Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of the Borderland Sports Report. We are joined here by Quincy Estrada, quarterback from El Dorado High School. Welcome to the show, Quincy.
Thank you for having me.
So Quincy, let's get into this. So what's going on? Like, how's the recruiting process going for you?
So far, the recruiting process is good. You know, me and my family try to recruit, put myself out there as much as we can with no matter what it is, whether it's going to camps. I'm coming here to do interviews with you.
Yep.
So doing as much as we can just to help the recruiting process.
Nice. You had a very good year, sophomore year.
Right.
So you're coming into your junior year. So what are some of the things that, as you get ready for your junior year, that you're focusing on to better position yourself to reach your goals?
Honestly, just being a better leader on the field. You know what I'm saying? Be more vocal. Just leading my team and just personally, I like to try to break down more of the defense because that was one of my weaknesses this year. But I'm working on it, and honestly just making plays and just helping my team out as much as I can.
Okay. So what have you been doing since the season ended to now that has really kind of taken your game to another level?
Honestly, just putting in as much work as I can. You know, been in the gym with my guys, throwing the ball around, just getting a feel for everything, really what I'm gonna see next year. Just working on just perfecting my craft.
Okay. So, as a quarterback, you're a dual threat quarterback. So,
Right.
What would you say is your biggest strength as a dual threat quarterback that you bring to the field?
Honestly, most people think a dual threat is just a guy who just run first, but I feel like my biggest strength is me passing the ball. Nobody really expects it, because on my film I kind of run a lot. So when people see that I can actually throw the ball, it kind of makes them worry a little bit, the defense.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay. So what has been, I guess, your biggest adjustment going from, because this is your second year starting as a varsity player, right?
Right.
So coming in as a freshman, starting till now, what was your biggest adjustment on the field?
Honestly, just getting used to the flow of the game. It's from the transition from middle school to high school is way different. So I just had to get used to just transitioning to the speed of the game and just honestly the hits and just getting used to all my teammates, and yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Do you think that as a dual threat quarterback, does it allow you the opportunity to make a lot more decisions on the field?
Oh, most definitely. It helps me, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm a playmaker on the field. So being able to throw and run is just kind of keeps defenses on their toes.
Okay, so what's your 40 time like?
My 40 time, last time I ran it, it was like a 4.76.
Okay.
So nothing too crazy, but I'm working on it for sure.
Okay. So how far can you spin that ball?
Shoot, talking about maybe 60, 65.
Nice.
A little deep route.
Okay.
Sling for real.
Okay. So what's your favorite play?
Ooh.
Without giving the name. You got a favorite play?
Favorite play. Honestly, not really a favorite play, but I mean, I like throwing like screen passes. Honestly, everything on the field, you know. I don't really have a favorite. I just, whatever coach gives me, I'm willing to throw. You know what I'm saying? I'm making my decision quick and just playing, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. So do you think that like right now there's a throw that on the field that you might have some issues with that you're really trying to work on to address?
Not really, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I could make every throw on the field. There's no throw that I really can't make into like any type of coverage, you know. So I'm just working on perfecting everything. So like the next season coming up, I'm just pretty much not perfect, but getting there.
Okay. So have you got any camps or clinics that you're attending or going to attend?
June's full of camps. I got UTSA. I might attend the SMU one. There's gonna be a lot of colleges there, so it's just a great opportunity to like just put myself out there in front of them, and so they can see how I play.
Definitely. So I mean, it sounds like on the field you're taking care of business. So how's things looking in the classroom?
Oh, they're definitely good. You know, grades always come first. So you just got to stay on top of your grades no matter what. So that's like my biggest thing is just staying on top of my grades, maintaining a high GPA.
Okay. So what is the GPA?
GPA right now is like a 3.6, 3.7.
Oh, you're a nerd.
Something like that.
No, that's good. Hey,
Sure.
I tell you what, man, being able to leverage the athletic side, the academic side is huge. It is huge. So what are some of the, you a gamer? Play games, anything?
Not really.
No games?
No games.
Just football, huh? Football,
Yeah.
weight room?
I like to hang out with my friends sometimes, you know what I'm saying? We'll go eat, we'll go to the mall, go hang out at somebody's house, just chill, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. So what are some of the things that like really make you click? Like, what are your hobbies off the court, off the field?
Off the field, just honestly hanging out with my friends, Chris Harris, Carmel's Card, all them, you know what I'm saying? Those are like my brothers, so just hanging out with them, it's always a good time, you know. That's like, it brings me joy to hang out with them. They're leaving soon, so I try to spend as much time as with them as I can. So
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. So as you kind of take this transition and going from sophomore and really being behind senior leadership to a junior and really now being the focal point of the offense, what are some of the things that as a leader you're looking at to kind of put your spin on everything?
Honestly, just trying to be a coach on the field, like letting everybody know what their jobs are. I know the mistakes are going to happen, but I don't really like mistakes on the field, especially during game day. So just try to put everybody in the position that they need to be in just to help the team.
Okay. So as you kind of start to look at, because junior year coming up, this is when college coaches are really going to start to contact players and ask them to come up for junior days and all that thing. What is some of the criteria that you and your family are looking at as far as you start to put together your college list and really narrow that thing down?
Honestly, just seeing, well, first off, it starts in the classroom. So we got to see schools that have, well, what I want to major in. I want to be a vet.
Okay.
So going to schools to see what they offer in the classroom, and then just going to all those junior days and just pretty much showing out. That's all you got to do.
Okay. And I tell you that veterinarian is like you're like the third or fourth player that we've had on
Really?
that wants to be a vet. Like
Yeah.
there's something in the water going on here.
I'm even doing that. I have a vet class at school too.
Okay.
Like right now, so
Okay.
I'm working toward it.
Nice. That's interesting. Like I'm surprised at the number of you guys that want to be veterinarians. I mean, it's a good thing,
Right.
like, you know what I mean? But it's just that was never something that I expected to hear, and so to see that and to really understand, you know, that you guys are more than just athletes, right?
Yes, sir. Most definitely.
Like I think that's huge, and allowing people to see that and understand that, I think, is huge. So, you know, what has been some of the things that you look at? Like, what's been one of the biggest accomplishments that so far that you've had that you're like, okay, that's great. Now let's go for the next one.
Honestly, starting my I started my sophomore year, but just starting, it was a big accomplishment for me. It's something I've been talking about since I was young, starting for varsity, and just being able to be seen on like a bigger platform, and just being able, that was my biggest accomplishment. It was huge for me, to be honest.
Okay. So what kind of awards did you get from this past year?
This year, not district. That was kind of a bummer to me. I felt like I was one of the best quarterbacks in the district. But, you know, I didn't really get no awards. I'm only a sophomore, so there's time to come. But I just feel like I played a good season, and it's I'm just going to continue to just keep playing, and the awards will come eventually.
Man, it sounds like they put a chip on your shoulder.
I always have a chip on my shoulder, no matter what.
And that's fine. I mean, you know, hey, they gave you the motivation
Right.
going into this year. So
Most definitely.
what are, as you kind of look at the season coming up, what are some of your individual goals?
Individual goals. Well, this year we only played 4 games. I had close to 2,000 passing yards. So I'm just trying to surpass that. Just play the best game I can play. Just make it to the playoffs. I've never made it to the playoffs yet, so that's one of my goals. And then just win. That's it. Just win. I don't like having losing seasons. I'm a real competitive person, so just to win. That's my goal.
Okay. And then, I mean, I guess, you know, what has, not a gamer. So what fast foods you like, man?
Fast foods. Ooh, I'm with Chick-fil-A, Cane's, Panda Express, all that type of stuff. You know, that's my stuff right there.
That's your weakness?
Yep, most definitely.
So for all the college coaches out there, I mean, we had a conversation before we started recording this. So like, as far as schools, like, you open to go wherever?
Wherever. I mean, wherever. Honestly, wherever the opportunity is for me, I'm gonna take it.
Okay. So coaches, you hear that he's open to wherever.
Yes, sir. Most definitely.
So anywhere in the continental United States, he's open, even Hawaii.
Hawaii, beautiful.
Is there like a dream location or spot that, like, if everything lined up and you had, like, is there a dream school for you?
My dream school since I was younger, it's always been Alabama. You know, big time school. Always winning national championships. Always produced great players into the NFL. So that's always been my dream school to go there.
Okay. That's some big footsteps.
Oh,
Last two quarterbacks, I mean, Tua,
and Mac Jones.
yeah.
So, yeah.
But look what they had their last 3 quarterbacks are now all in the NFL.
On the NFL right now. Yep. Bryce Young, that he underrated. He's the guy I look up to the most. He's the upcoming quarterback at Alabama right now. Mm-hmm. I feel like, to me, he's realistic because he's not the tallest guy, but he's just smart on the field. So that's the guy I model my game after, to be honest with you. Okay.
And that was going to be my next question. Like, what player in college or the pros do you feel like your game resembles the most?
Definitely Bryce Young. He's 5'11", not the fastest guy on the field, not the tallest, but he just has like the most, like, he just has that mentality that he's just going to go at you. So that's the kind of mentality I have on the field too. I'm just going to go at you no matter who you are. I really don't care. I'm just going to try to put on for my team.
So how big of a competitor are you?
Huge competitor in everything I do, everything.
So if I pull out the ping pong table, I got a chance?
Not really. I've never played.
They're going to make me pull the ping pong table out.
Oh, pull it out right now. You can get it. Most definitely. Ping pong. Never played, but I'll get the hang of it, and then it's over.
That's good, man. That's good to have that competitive edge on you and to that confidence. So where does the self-confidence come from? Like what drives that? Where does that come from?
I just feel like I'm underrated in the city right now. So I'm just trying to just show everybody what I'm really capable of. I'm only a sophomore, so y'all got a lot more to come. So just wait on that.
Oh man, shots fired. No, I'm kidding. But no, I mean it's the reality. I mean, like
Most definitely, yes, sir.
quarterbacks have gone. It's time for the next round of quarterbacks to come through, and I mean, I think you're leading the forefront of that quarterback group that's coming through El Paso next. I mean, there's probably 5 to 6 of you guys that have an opportunity to really make a mark. And I mean, you've got 2 years to do that. And I mean, there was some good quarterback play this year, but I think that with that year of experience that a lot of you 2023s, 2024s got underneath center, I mean, it's going to be huge. And I think there's a lot of they probably won't come out and openly say it, but there's a lot of defensive coordinators that are going to have some nightmares this year when they look at their schedule and see that they got to play you.
Yeah.
And trying to prepare for that.
Right.
And so I'm excited. I mean, I'm really excited to see what all of you guys have. There's a lot of young talent.
Lots.
That's coming out of this city, and I think it's getting overlooked. And so that's part of what we're trying to do is to bring a awareness to the young talent that's here.
Right.
And so, I mean, I think that not only yourself, but some of the other kids that we brought, the student athletes we brought on the interview, that 2023 class, I think is gonna really make their mark on the city this year.
Definitely.
And bring a lot of notice. And if people look beyond what grade you're in and look at the performance on the field, I think you'll see it in the postseason awards.
Definitely.
I know I could care less whether you're a freshman or a senior.
Doesn't matter.
As long as you produce, you should get recognized for it.
Most definitely.
But that's really all I have, man. I just wanted to sit down and kind of get to know you as a young man and kind of let America see that. I mean, a lot of people don't. It's Borderland Sports Report, but like this is gonna get seen nationally across our entire platform, and so just being able to allow that to happen, I think, is huge. And for you to take the time to come in here and spend a couple of minutes with us here,
Great time.
appreciate it. But is there anything final that you want to say as we close?
Honestly, just thank you for having me. This is my first interview.
Yeah.
So this was definitely the best one. Most definitely. One to remember.
Well, good deal. Well, Quincy, again, thank you for taking the time to come join us here. Folks, this has been another episode of the Borderland Sports Report. Thank you for tuning in. Have a blessed one.